this is, we don't have a name for him yet because like I said in the last video that I mentioned him, I'll link that one down below too. We found him. John doesn't want a cat, so, or I found him. We were outside with the tricycle, Ava's little tricycle, and I heard him screaming. He heard me talking, and then all of a sudden it started like really meowing. And I found him in a ditch by himself, and he was so little that he couldn't even walk. And he was of course out in the sun already. He's drinking from a bottle right now. This is cat formula. The nipple on the end, you have to cut it. That's how they come, the baby kittens bottles. And you cut it at the end. This one might be a little bit too big, but he seems to like it. At first though, it wasn't this easy at all. At first he basically, I guess he was used to the mother, of course, but of course I found him by himself and no other kittens around, so I thought he was abandoned. I felt terrible, and it's a long story, but I've been praying about getting a cat because I love cats, and I grew up with barn cats and baby kittens like all the time from birth to adulthood, year after year. And so I found him. Hey. But yeah, I found him. See, he's chugging, but he doesn't do that. He didn't do that at first because he was like only like 2 weeks. I took him to a shelter right away, and I just knew that's what John wanted me to do, and I just wanted to get him there before they closed because I found him in the afternoon. And so I took him, and they couldn't take him because they were full. And then the other ones that I checked into as well that they recommended me check into were full too because it's kitty season. And anyway, I'm not allergic to cats. I've been around them all my life, so it's not that issue. John, on the other hand, he is allergic. He just sneezes every now and then. He doesn't get like itchy eyes or anything. But anyway, so we're not sure if we're gonna keep him, but he is, we got him June 9th. Found him on June 9th. And he could barely walk. He had his eyes open, and his ears were like droopy. They're not as perky as they are now. But he does go potty by himself now. I normally have to rub his bottom with tissue paper or Kleenex, something like that. And yesterday he went poop for the first time for me. Awkward, I know, I'm sorry. But I was kind of worried because he hadn't gone still, and I had him for like a week. And I was just a little worried that something was wrong. But anyway, he's doing good. I warm up his milk. I have a Keurig. I just put hot water in here, and then I put the bottle in the water, just like that, just to warm it up if it's already made. I typically make about 80 cc's. Well, I forget what it's called. This is in Japanese, so it's kind of hard for me to read it. But I normally make about 80 cc's, and then put 1 scoop of the formula in it and shake it up with just some regular water. And he drinks that after I warm it up too. And he typically only drinks like 10 cc's each time. But like I was saying at first, he wasn't eating at all, so I was basically like making him eat, which made me sad, but I knew he needed to because he was like pretty skinny. So we eventually got past that. He started latching onto the nipple, and now he's just the cutest thing ever. I mean, he always has been, but it's kind of warming up to John too. He likes him. He wants to name him. So he said that randomly one day. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything because he's probably not sure if he wants to keep him still. But I've been, like I said, I've been praying about getting a cat. And the first time that we tried to get one, we rescued one from a shelter, and she was an adult cat that had kittens and was fixed, and her belly was hanging really low. But I liked her, I wanted her, and it was right before I found out I was pregnant with her, with Ava. And it just didn't work out. She must have been abused or something because she was scared of us. She wouldn't come out, and the only time that she would come out was at night or to go get some food and pee and potty, whatever. that's another thing with him. He is not potty trained yet, obviously, and he is starting to go in his box. I have a box over there that I keep him in because we don't have a cage because we didn't know if we were going to keep him or not. But we did buy a litter box and some litter, cat food, dry and the regular kind. But anyway, back to the other cat. Her name was Emmy. We only had her for like 4 months. No, we had her for a while, actually. We had her for about a year. She started warming up to us a little bit, but even then she still didn't come out hardly. And Ava was born, and then during the time that I was pregnant, I couldn't be around the litter. I couldn't be cleaning the litter because it's toxic to a pregnant woman. It's harmful to the baby. So I just wanted to take precautions. And then John, he definitely didn't want to clean up after it, but I found out right after we got the cat. And this time around I am not pregnant. At least right now I'm not. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling, I'm sorry. But yeah, we ended up having to get rid of her because she started peeing all around the house, and we had a newborn, and it was just too much. We just couldn't, we had to take care of our baby, Ava, and we took her back, and I'm still sad about that because I've never had to do that. But I don't want that to happen to this little guy. I did plan on just fostering him because I actually really do like doing that. But I might do it again later on in life, maybe when I'm done having kids and stuff. I just have the time, and if he peed or pooped. Yesterday was the first time he did both. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. But right now I'm focusing on him and Ava. It's a full-time job. Literally a bottle, like starting out, it was like every 2 hours. Even during the night, I would have to wake up to do it. So it's been a journey, let's say, to say the least. I feel like I had a newborn right here. And I had to change his diaper, you know, rub his bottom and everything else. And on top of taking care of Ava. So it's balancing everything. That's kind of why I haven't been posting too often this week. He's thirsty. It's sort of what he did at the first, like he chews on it. He does have teeth. At first he did not have teeth, but he's got his front teeth right now. They just poke through. His little sharp claws are sharper than ever, but he's starting to retract them more instead of like keeping them out all the time, just for precautions, you know. Baby kittens do that. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. He's adorable. We're probably gonna keep him. John's probably gonna name him. But that's what I'm doing right now. So my eyes are doing okay. I'm gonna definitely, every time I handle him, I always clean my hands afterwards. I swear my hands should be like falling apart and peeling and crazy because I'm in water all day. Like I'm washing dishes, I'm cleaning my hands, cleaning up after him, cleaning up after Ava, just all the time, all day. So I try to, I don't know, I need some tips there. If you guys have any, please help me out with lotions and stuff. I use the Vino typically, but I don't put it on every time. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. And cute guy. He's cutie.